Alright, so today I got the Platinum Trophy for Hitman 3. Developed by IO Interactive, Hitman 3 is a part of the World of Assassination trilogy, racking up a grand total of 84 trophies across all games. So thankfully, I only need to get 48 trophies for the Platinum. Now, I did already have 5 trophies starting off since I did play this game back when it released. But jumping straight into it, I started off by getting my last tutorial achievement I needed, Silent Assassin, for eliminating Jasper Knight without being caught or having his body being found. So dressing up as this Soviet soldier, I would take out Jasper Knight's bodyguard and this other officer before just whipping out my pistol and putting Jasper to sleep before extracting and getting my first achievement, Silent Assassin. From there, I would jump straight into my first location, Dubai, where I would have to take out Carl Ingram and Marcus Stuyvesant. I would follow the story mission How the Mighty Fall, which would require me to take a penthouse guard outfit and then knock out this janitor for fun before using the terminal and failing to find the correct terminal. But it's okay since it was meant to be failed first time because I had to go find the key card. But I still failed even with the key card.
I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal. 7 guards.
Oh my god, why am I failing this? Is it this one? Oh my god, dude, are you serious, dude? Oh my. I knew it was something with the freaking things, man. Finally getting the correct terminal pulled, I arranged a fake meeting between the two targets and made my way to the room they would be meeting in to take them out before realizing I suck at this game. Oh my god, my aim.
Alright, that's that then.
Anyways, here's the achievements for beating the level. Before loading into the next location, I decided I would complete every achievement available on the map I am on, and I would do this for every other location. So the next trophy I was going for was Treacherous Architecture, which requires you to eliminate each target in 3 different ways. The first being to kill Carl with his oil rig, and all you have to do is just follow the Bird of Prey story mission, and once you get to the end, just kill Carl. For our second target, we have to just push him over a rail, so in the same run, I just walked up to him and threw him over the railing. And for the last, we have to kill both targets while they are in the air. So sabotaging their parachutes and faking the evacuation lockdown system, both targets would fall to their deaths, giving me the Treacherous Architecture achievement. I then reloaded my save to make one of them slip on a banana peel to get the Keep Your Eyes Peeled achievement. From there, I would finish the remaining story missions to get Rise Up, Dune Raider for discovering all areas in Dubai, and finally Stairmaster for reaching Mastery level 20, before heading to our next location being Dartmoor, England, where I would be tasked to take out Alexa Carlisle. This location is one of my least favorite ones just because of how long it takes to get things done, especially when you have to follow the private investigator story mission, which is what I was doing. But during this story mission, we are here to investigate who killed one of the family members. After talking to everyone and searching the house for clues, I came to a conclusion that it was Emma who killed Alexa's brother, and she poisoned him because they killed her dad. But after killing Alexa multiple times, I would leave and get the achievement Master of the Household. And I'm not sure how I got this achievement, but I also got Stylish Assassin for getting 10 different playstyles. I then started again and focused on finishing the mission stories. So I disguised myself as a photographer and took a photo of the family. Here we go, you're dead. Oh! Look at the face, dude. Oh my god. And then became the Undertaker and buried Alexa before leaving and getting the Full House trophy. I then had my eyes set on the Upstairs Downstairs achievements, which again requires you to eliminate the target in 3 different ways. With the first being to kill her while she is in her private room, put her to rest, which I had already done, and last, shoot her from the roof with a sniper rifle. Oh! There we go. Upstairs, downstairs. Family Feud is the next trophy I was going for, and for this you have to help Emma kill Alexa. But this trophy sucks. I waited like 10 to 15 minutes just waiting for Alexa to get to where she needed to be, and even after she drank the drink I poisoned, my trophy didn't pop immediately, and I'm not sure if it's because I had to wait for something or whatever, but the trophy did eventually pop, and here's that. But from there I would discover all areas and reached Mastery level 20. Finally finishing this location and moving on to the next one, Berlin, Germany. This location doesn't have any specific targets that we have to take out since there are a total of 11 ICA agents, but we only have to take out 5 to complete the mission. I started off by setting up and taking out my targets in specific ways since again I am required to. But at the same time I was also taking photos of these graffiti birds and got bird art for photographing the birds. I then just roamed around completing challenges that would count for my mastery level progression. After that I decided I would become the American Sniper and attempt Silent Assassin Sniper only, and took out every target as they were fleeing the area and finally extracting getting the Death of the Party achievement for completing the mission. There we go, I got him. There's another one. Oh! What a snipe. Oh, what a snipe. Okay. Woo. There we go. Death of the party. And as I mentioned not too long ago, I was setting up for the specific deaths since it's required for every level. But I was only missing one more, and for that I had to cause an accident as the DJ, overloading the party and eliminating both targets. And then we overload. And then boom. Holy dude. Partied out. Immediately after that, I went and discovered the last area I needed to discover and got followed the trails for discovering all areas in Berlin, and warehouse veteran for reaching mastery level 20. I only needed one more trophy for this location that I had forgotten about, and after becoming the club owner and taking out every target, I would leave and then get last call for becoming the club owner. The next location is Chongqing, China, but before I would even start, I decided I would take a break from the main missions and work on something else. I decided I would work on the contracts. There are a total of 4 different contract achievements, and the first one I was going for was training escalated. For this, you have to complete 5 different levels of challenges. You are given a specific objective that you have to complete for each level, and they progressively get harder, adding on different rules that you have to follow, and if you don't, you fail. These are generally very easy to do and aren't even that hard, so after completing the last challenge, I got the achievement Training Escalated. From there, I would complete the contract creation tutorial, and it doesn't take very long either, so here's the trophy for that. Next up was completing a featured contract, which is basically just a bunch of missions made from the Hitman community. They're just picked out by the developers. So the one I did wasn't really too hard and didn't take me very long, so here's the trophy for that as well. The last contract achievement I needed was top of the class, which you can get by beating the highest score on a contract. So what I did was I just made my own contract, got a bad score, and then just beat that score and got the achievement. With all the contract achievements done, I would finally start on Chongqing, China, where I would have to take out again another 2 targets, Hush and Imogen Royce. Chongqing is by far my least favorite location out of the 6 locations in the game, and I don't really know why, I just don't. But taking out Royce first, I would disguise myself as an ICA agent, where I got given a tour of the facility and gain access to a terminal where I would be able to fire 3 employees. And if I timed everything correctly, I would get another achievement that is connected to the terminal. But I didn't time it correctly, so I just... For Hush, I would disguise myself as one of the test subjects so I can try to use his own machine against him. But at the time, I didn't know I had to take out this lady behind the desk, so I just waited for Hush to go into his private room and... Anyways, here's the achievements for completing the mission Nexus 47, and I also got Icebreaker for completing all story missions. Future Shock was the next achievement I had my eyes on, and for this I would once again have to kill each target in specific ways. The first being killing both targets with 1 bullet, killing Hush while in his relaxing chair, and electrocuting Royce to get Future Shock. I then went back to the terminal to try and get the achievement I talked about that's connected to it, and this time I did everything correctly and got Console Cowboy for using the terminal to fry the core. And to finish off this location, I got Surveillance Master for discovering all areas in Chongqing and Hack the Planet for reaching mastery level 20. With only 2 more locations before finishing the game and getting the platinum, I would start the next location, Argentina, Mendoza. I would again have to take out another 2 targets, Don Yates and Tamara Vidal. And first I got rid of Tamara, who I killed in many different ways in the most Hitman way ever. Yup. Accidents happen. Oh my gosh, she's gonna walk right in. You're just walking right in, bro? Oh, you're cooked.
Much more efficient than ancient practice.
Do you recognize him at all?
Yeah. Holy cool.
What are you doing?
For my last target, Don Yates, I disguised myself as the wine guy and infiltrated a secret meeting before witnessing Diana getting slapped. I then had to disguise myself as one of Yates' guards and pose as someone who is on his side before turning on him and killing him. Doing this also gave me the Evil Wine Club achievements for attending the secret meeting and the last tango for completing the mission. I then spent quite some time going for the ripe for the picking achievements, which again requires you to eliminate each target in specific ways. The first is to kill Tamara with the Grape Crusher, which I had already done. The second was to poison Yates with wine while attending the secret meeting, and the last is to poison both targets with gas, giving me the ripe for the picking achievement. I then spent even more time just finishing up the remaining mission stories, discovered all areas, and then speed ran the Silent Assassin since it's the easiest in this mission to get mastery level 20. Finally, we arrived to the final mission of the game, Romania, which takes place on a train where we had to make our way through a bunch of enemies to get to our final target, Arthur Edwards. Making my way through the train, the first achievement I got was Bullet Train, which you can get by taking out a guard of a shotgun, silenced pistol, and an SMG. I then slaughtered literally everyone on the train. Finally making it to the end, I would brainwash Arthur, putting an end to him and completing the mission and getting the Nightmare Fuel achievement, and last stop for reaching Mastery level 5. With only 2 trophies left standing in the way between me and the Platinum, I got started first on Train Surfing, which requires you to complete every challenge on the mission. One of these challenges requires you to go back to different missions from the previous games and complete a specific challenge in those missions. They aren't too hard and you can easily get them done in 10 minutes. But the final challenge you need to do is kill everyone on the train and inject yourself with the brainwash serum at the end, which is tied to the countdown from 47 achievements, which is also tied to the train surfing achievements, and then finally the platinum trophy. Overall, I had a really good time playing Hitman. It's one of my favorite games and I would always enjoy coming back to this game, whether if it's on console or PC. The only negative thing I would say is the trophies can be really repetitive despite a few changes for the specific missions. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video and I'll catch you all in the next one. Oh my god. Jesus, dude.